And you're very welcome back. And that was the sound of Wilson Pickett there, and in the midnight hour. And joining me on the line now, I've got Siobhan Brown, who is one of the organisers of Soultrane, a new music festival for all of Ireland, celebrating soul music in as many forms and the rich cultural history of music of black origin, otherwise known as Mobo. Siobhan, you're very welcome. Many thanks for taking time out this morning.
Thank you for having me, Jane.
So this is a brand new venture. It's the brainchild of yourself and your husband, Dave, and it's taking place in the 17th of February in Mandela Hall. So tell us all about it. How did you come to organise this festival? Was it something you wanted to do for a long time, or was it just something that came up recently?
Yes, it's a very exciting time, Jean. The idea had been something that was in my head from around 2010. I had moved to Northern Ireland in 1991. God, that seems such a long time ago. And when I came over, there wasn't any music of black origin for me to go out to hear, for entertainment. So I had noticed then that obviously, Northern Ireland was slowly becoming multicultural, so there wasn't that music around. And then around 2012, I actually started my own band called Manuka Honey for that very reason. There was still no music out there for me to go and enjoy, no live music, such as what you've just played. And so I suppose Manuka Honey was the real start of things occurring. But, scroll forward to 2023 and we still there still wasn't a scene here, despite my band Manuka Honey really flying the flag, in particular for soul. So myself and my husband were at a festival in Brighton in the UK called Love Supreme, and we were just bowled over by a festival that was just soul music. And it was amazing to see so many different cultures. The demographics were just everybody from kids right up until 80 plus. We're all in this space, 20,000 people, all enjoying soul music, soul, jazz, and everything in between. And we were just literally blown away. And, we stood in the field and looked at each other at the end of that festival and went, we have to do this. We need this on the island of Ireland. And so Soultrane was born.
Mm-hmm. And I suppose whenever you were talking, about music, black music, whenever I was thinking of talking to you today, Joey, the lips in the Commitments came to mind. When he said that basically he was trying to get the Commitments to sing soul music, and they were saying, well, we're not black, kind of thing, and he was putting it across that it's for all colours, it's for all cultures to enjoy this music, as he called it, the music of the soul is the people's music, the ordinary people making music for ordinary people. And it's great that now that you and your husband David have brought this to Ireland for people to enjoy all sorts of soul music.
Yeah, I mean, when soul music was born back in the late 50s, early 60s, it's a combination of gospel, rhythm and blues and jazz from the black culture. But what I absolutely love about the story of soul is how it brought cultures together. And at the time when there was a lot of discrimination and racism at the time in America, there was these amazing people from the white America who heard this music and went, no, we love this music. We want to be with these people. And there was born the bringing together of cultures. And soul music still has that power today. Most of us listen to soul on a daily. And it's Soultrane is really about celebrating music of black origin culture, because it really is so joyful. It comes from an amazing spiritual place as well. I have my own show on Radio Ulster, and, I always say the roots of soul is gospel. So all of this kind of music will be featured at Soultrane, everything from gospel to jazz to neo-soul to hip-hop. And we've got an amazing lineup. It's probably the best value that the island of Ireland is ever going to have for around the price of £50 for a whole day's festival. And that's what you would pay to go and see one headline artist. And we've got an amazing headline artist who is Omar, who is British soul royalty. I know a lot of people over here maybe don't know him, but that's why Soultrane is needed, because there are so many subgenres of soul that we haven't really tapped into, particularly on a live basis here. And Soultrane is here to really shine a light on everything in between the classic soul and the northern soul, which is quite popular here. People know about hip-hop, but there's lots of subgenres in between that. And Soultrane aims to shine a light on all of that, have first-class international artists alongside first-class local artists, artists from the UK as well. So we've got 14 acts back-to-back of live soul music with soul DJs in between from 1 o'clock until 12 o'clock at night. So it's just going to be one huge soul party that I hope everybody comes out and supports all the acts. You know, wear comfy shoes, be ready to party. There'll be food there on sale. There'll be unique first-time Soultrane merch, and the bar will be open. Everything will be there to keep people happy and comfortable, and just live music, live soul music all day. So I actually can't believe it's going to happen. So yeah, very exciting times.
Yeah, your enthusiasm really is palpable. Even I'm not even seeing you, Siobhan, for it. And as you say, it's bringing cultures together. And I suppose really Northern Ireland and Ireland is becoming such a multicultural society now, and it's great to share other people's music. So it sounds like a fabulous day. And as you say, £50 for the whole day, and
whole day.
Yeah, it sounds like a family event too, with, as you say, with the food vendors and with merchandise and a few drinks as well. And it's in Mandela Hall, starting at 1 p.m. on the 17th. That's right. Saturday week, is it?
That's right.
Saturday week. Well, and
not this Saturday, but
the 17th. And I presume that if it goes well, and I'm sure it'll turn into an annual affair every year, because the enthusiasm is there.
Yeah, Soultrane is set up as a community interest company, so the festival is just an annual highlight of the work that Soultrane will be doing. So we hope to be doing workshops and masterclasses to support the Mobo community. And you mentioned it earlier, soul music isn't just for Black culture, it's for everyone. So the Mobo community involves everyone who loves soul in any of its various forms. So we've got really big plans for the community here. We're literally doing this for the community. We have no other agenda than we love soul, and we think that this is a really important part of music history and music culture on the island of Ireland. And Soultrane is there to really support and give soul music a foundation, which it doesn't really have right now. We have people playing soul, but we have so many artists who, really into jazz, neo-soul. These sounds are really rising on the island of Ireland, and Soultrane is here to support any artist who is within that genre by, as I say, putting on masterclasses and workshops to elevate the work that we do. And not just musicians, it's also about the culture around soul as well. So, yeah, it's just a very exciting time.
Fantastic. So for those people who are listening this morning that say, right, let's get to Belfast on the 17th of February, where can they find out more information about the festival and where to get tickets, etc., Siobhan?
Yes, so you can go onto the website. It's www.Soultrane Festival, and Soultrane is spelled, the train part is Trane, so it's a nod to John Coltrane, who we love. So soultranefestival.com, and the tickets are there, available. They're available for Eventbrite. You can go onto the Mandela Hall website as well. There's ticket links everywhere. So, everybody should be able to find it. If you just Google Soultrane Festival, it will come up. We've had amazing support from media and the local council here in Belfast. So the excitement really is growing, it's wonderful. It's really wonderful to see people really getting behind the ethos of the festival. So we hope that everybody comes out to support it, because it's a long time coming.
Well, best of luck with it, and as I say, thank you so much for taking time out this morning to talk to me, and best of luck with your own show in Radio Ulster, and also your band Manuka Honey that's performing at the Soultrane Festival as well. So thanks a million, Siobhan.
Thank you so much for having me, Jane. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jean Curran on Highland Radio.